Hello and welcome back. Yes, welcome back to Eastern Old South Road here in Swanfleet, or the immediate vicinity of it, of the road. I mean, not of Swanfleet, because we are definitely in Swanfleet. And here we are, trying to complete the Rescue Luna's quests. Hopefully, she's doing all right. Okay, so these are no orcs. These are Dryklut warriors. Hillmen, I see. They're known as the Hillmen now? Too generic. But here is Margaret. Let's talk to her.
Be off with you!
What? I thought I was here to help you. I spied two particularly tough warriors among the chaff. Take down either one and you'll disrupt their whole force. So, formidable foe? What's going on here?
Go fight in my stead. They'll find Murik unless you give them someone else to worry about.
You see, there was a quest I need to pick up first, but there was no suggestion I have to do this one. No, this was the second in order. Anyways, it's like a minor flaw in the game. Adventurer, you always seem to find me just after the fun ends. She motions to the unconscious Dunedings at her feet. Yes. Dryklut, these louts were searching for Eluna. Murik and I agreed to a simple plan. He searches for Eluna, while I distract the search party by clobbering them. What? I took out a few, but these warriors are more fearsome than the beasts of Bloodhollow. Well, yeah. She covers what is clearly a serious wound. It's nothing, Basabur. A little pressure on one of their selves would keep me with the living. Go fight in my stead. They'll find Murik unless you give them someone else to worry about. Scout warrior, sortie. Okay. Okay, well. Are we now to defeat those guys? Apparently. But why? What have they done wrong? Ask questions later. First kill, right? One of the first rules of many people in life through the centuries. Very sad. Okay. But we're defeating Dryklut warriors apparently. Not a problem. Other than a moral one. Just easy peasy, right? Except we need to defeat a couple more. Let's see if we can find those. Oh yeah, there's plenty more. Okay. And then this one as well. But we now also need to defeat a scout warrior. This one it is. He's a little tougher, yes. And a little redder in the face than the other ones. Cool paints and all. But that won't save you from certain death, lady. I'm sorry. That's how life is. Another warrior? We don't need to finish those off, but is they count for the Hillman and Dunedin beat? Apparently have to defeat Dunedins and Hillman because what? They wear different clothes? I don't know. Oh boy. But here we go.
What do you ask of me?
The folks back in Brundir must be furious with us if they're sending scout warriors. Ah, so just because your folks are furious we have to kill them?
What do you ask of me?
Remind me to thank Darren the next time I see him. This salve works wonders. Also reminds me to slap him in the face because this salve stings worse than a sickle fly. Okay. So thank and slap, okay. Margaret appears to be in better condition than when you last spoke. Though not any less sassy. Okay, now what?
Darren went ahead to draw the bulk of them away, but we need you to split their forces even further.
Good news. While you were out being a menace, Murik found his way over to me. Luna is okay, but she's injured. We have to get her help soon, but the Drykloot are blocking the only path she can manage. Darren went ahead to draw the bulk of them away, but we need you to split their forces even further. Margaret pulls a horn from one of her bags and pushes it into your hands. Find a spot away from the road and blow this horn. It's of Drykloot make. It should create enough of an opportunity for us to limp back to Langaran. Yes, limping back. One last diversion. Okay. Let's do this. It's all for Luna, apparently. The inconvenience of one person deserves the murder of many, huh? Great. Okay. Let's see to it. To lure and defeat a Drykloot warrior. Well, like about here. Those are too thick of bushes for me, for my taste. Where am I now? Apparently this is a good place to blow the summoning horn. And I know that how. What about this place here? Not good? Only here? Exactly here? Maybe it's a little more of an open patch, so I'm a little more visible, but not really. It's pretty semi-hidden here, so... Blowing the horn. A Drykloot warrior is drawn to your location. Okay. There he is. He's a marauder. Okay. Now I have to defeat him. That's easy. But why? Curse you! I must warn the others. They're over here. Defeated the first of the Drykloot. On to the next. No, I did not defeat them. They just went off their ways to warn the others. So how is that a defeat? I don't understand. In any case, that's pretty funny. Now I have to lure and defeat the second Drykloot warrior? How do we know there are only two of them? The first and the second. I guess that's enough of a distraction again. Or diversion. So we don't need 3, but we need 2. 1 is not good enough, huh? Oh well. And here's apparently the next good place to blow a horn. Fine. Blown. Okay, a Drykloot warrior is drawn to your location. Drawn. No, that's a moss-hide boar. And that's a butterfly. So, where is he? There. Another marauder. I'm sorry, but I have to finish you too. Curse you! I must warn the others. They're over here. The Drykloot warriors have been drawn away from Eluna's path. Return to Langaran. Okay, you say so. So I wielded the killing blow, and yet you're just like, oh, I just must warn the others, curse you. Those are some tough people, I tell you. Okay, so now I'll meet you guys in Langaran, and we'll talk to Eluna over there. Okay, here we are back at Langaran. Where is Eluna? Haha, behind the tree again. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself now?
Yes?
Just yes? I expect a little more from you. Hello there. What an eventful day we've all had. Yeah, you could call it that way. Do you regret agreeing to help me out? Yeah, I have my moral qualms. I owe you a lot, both for looking after my students and helping save me. Why don't we say I owe you a dinner? Okay. Once I heal up from my injuries and learn to cook, I'll make something fancy. Oh sure, there'll be some wait. Unless you like boiled things. I'm really good at boiling things. I don't mind boiling things, but no thank you. One last diversion, that's completed. Plenty of lag in the game again. Okay, so what's next?
Yes?
I'm still trying to sort out why the Drake loot are here. When we left, you're still trying to sort it out after killing multiples of them? Or send me to kill them? When we left to settle Langaran, it was certainly a source of tension, but Alfrin secured a promise would be left alone. Let me look into this. Don't worry, I promise I'll keep safe. And this time, we only have to kill at least, no more than 3 more people before we figure it all out. Until I have news, could you help some folks around town? Aha, a brief respite. Or respite. Okay, so now another meta quest open up, that's fine. I knew that there'll be more quests in this place. It's not a tiny place after all. So, let's aid Margit.
Be off with you!
Oh, please, your manners. Ever since we got back, Mooring and Daring have been rather withdrawn. Could you check on them for me? I don't blame them. No, I'm not worried about them or anything. I simply, want to make sure they will be ready for whatever tasks lie ahead. Yes, you do worry about them. A quick check. Yes, reduce awareness, of course. It's a feature, not a bug. The lag, I keep saying that because it's true. Okay, so let's check on some people. Maybe sell some stuff.
May the spirits be with you.
Yes. Okay, sell some stuff. There's some stuff. Come on now. Wow, the lag is impressive today. Okay. Darian.
Hi.
You doing your stuff? Ambassador. This wooden spoon and this wooden bowl are attached to my body now. If you came to try my famous bread, I'm afraid you arrived too early. I'm still mixing the dough, as you can see. Making tinctures and poultices is not so different from baking. The right ingredients in the right proportions, threaded with just the right touch, will yield something marvelous. I've used the same mixing bowl for both tasks. That was a joke. Okay, so, well, yes, let's talk to this guy while we're here to go hook, because we need to help him as well. Let's see. Well, he has 2 quests for us. Do Avank taste good?
Welcome, traveler.
As you know, there's a risk we may not have enough food to last winter. Sure, that's always a risk. There's a healthy population of Avank out in the Wadewater. I'm sure if cooked properly, they might taste good. How are your butcher skills? Well, my butcher skills are kind of good actually. Not bad. Especially when it comes to like boars, I guess, and wolves. Okay, what else? What Avank eat?
May the spirits be with you.
I'd love to get my hands on some Avank eggs, but I'm better at fighting people than I'm beasts. It's a hip thing, bending its heart on me. Ah, yeah, sure, it's a hip thing. There's a big population of Avank out in the Wadewater. Yeah, you just said that. How many? Well, they're big eggs, so 6. By the way, what are you doing with this apple over there? What's going on there? Yeah, 6 big eggs, that's plenty. Let's see if there's more. Oh yeah, there's a little more information.
Greetings.
Head west into the Wadewater and to find the Avank and their nests. Okay, so let's close this meta quest, and we're good to go. Okay. I mean, I'm sure we have to help more people around here. Well, at least one more guy, that is. I think that's the wrong way. I think they might be at the pier. So that's the next thing we have to do. Here is the pier. Well, pretty interesting color, that wood. Coming to the pier, where there is a tier of craftsmen. Here is Morik, scout warrior in training.
We are all devoted in these lands.
Come to check on me? That's kind of you. I needed to get my mind off things, so I thought I'd come fish with my grandfather. I'll admit that recent events have unsettled me. I never thought I would have to apply my training skills to fighting my own people. Right? As much as I appreciate your concern, I'd like to be alone for a while. Oh, fair enough. Let's see, we can now talk to Taylor Gwynedd, the so-called best fisher around here. But really, the best fisher is the guy next to him. I heard you and the scouts ran into some trouble. Tell me about it. You summarize your recent experiences. Oh, very vague. Maddox heaves a sigh and continues speaking, though not to you or seemingly anyone in particular. Part of why I wanted to help establish this place, I'll longer around, was the hope to see our young people grow up away from the tragedy our homeland is experiencing now. Kind of tragedy. I guess it followed us here. Maybe it was a fool's hope all along. Silence stretches until Taylor quietly beckons you over. Yeah, silence. There is some silence for you guys. Okay, the fisherman again. Well, let's now talk to Taylor. The actual best fisher in Swamp Fleet. Oh wow, the lag is impressive today.
We are all devoted in these lands.
Wow now, friend. As you can see from the full racks of fish back there, Maddox and I have been busy. We didn't have enough salt for our most recent catches, so they've just been air drying. Well, air drying is pretty good too. The good folks from Mosswood dropped off some salt for us, but we haven't had a chance to apply it to the fish. Could you do that for us? The 5 racks closest to us are the ones that need it. And leans in to whisper, "Don't worry about the old man. I'll keep him company." Righty then. Well, yeah. I mean, air drying is fine except in this moist environment near the water, so maybe salting them is a good idea.
I hope these dark days will soon be behind us.
The racks of drying fish are behind me on the pier. Throw the salt I gave you at them. Just a thin coat will do. Okay. Yes, it should. Okay. So here is unsalted fish. Some air drying fish that require a little salting. Sure. Salting the unsalted fish. Salting the unsalted fish. Salting the unsalted fish. Hey, salting the unsalted fish. Hey. Yeah, that's a local song, by the way, guys. If you can believe that. Okay, 4 out of 5. Now we're on to the next one. Good. Now, let's head back to Taylor. It was a long walk, obviously. Wow, the lag is
I hope these dark days will soon be behind us.
all done? Thanks. Sorry about earlier. This has been a tough time for me. For all of us. I understand. You've already done so much for us, but if you're staying around longer, it'd mean a lot to me if you could keep looking after Iluna and her students. They're good ones. Well, her students might be, but Iluna, not so much. In any case. Now let's see, we still have a couple of meta quests to deal with, or one meta quest with a couple of items on it, rather. But we can go back and talk to Margit now, so why not? And then we'll probably do some Avank hunting and look for their eggs as well. There she is. Scout warrior training.
What do you ask of me?
Well, the usual, you know. They have thrown themselves into their hobbies? Good. It's better than having to watch them soak. Me? Do I have something to make my mind off this? Are you telling me I should go get a hobby? Well, maybe not get a hobby, but, you know, share with someone. Okay, done with a quick check now. And, yes, let's head into the water now. On our favorite boar. If we can even summon that boar, I mean, look at that, guys. When the lag is so pronounced, funny things happen. Yes, well, finally, here's our boar. Phew. It's almost unplayable at this point. Okay, hopefully we'll get better soon. Nice birds as usual in this place. I'm impressed how the egrets and the storks and the other species all hang out together so closely next to each other. Yeah, seem to be friendly birds. Oh, what about those turtles, huh? Turtles and turtle eggs might be better than Avank if you ask me, but you know, it's like this guy is desperate to trying new types of winter supply food. Or supply for winter, I guess. I won't blame him too much. Now, River of Ankh. Pretty huge creatures. Plenty of meat on them. What about those eggs? Are they too stinky or something? They're too rotten and that's why I can't pick them up? Yeah, there must be eggs nearby. Oh, already halfway through with the Avank. But oh, yeah, I wonder. The backpack, we might pick it up later. A slightly sticky Avank egg. Egg singular? What about eggs? Yes, the other one. The other ones are too bad for our eyes. That's why I didn't pick up the rest, because we need to fight more, you know. I don't think the stickiness is their worst problem. I think the stinkiness is much more problematic, you know. Not sure if cooking will get rid of that stench. But you know, if the meat is dire this winter, we might resort to eating that, so who knows. Wow, the lag is... I keep saying that, but it's impressive. Yeah, and I apologize about that, but it's not on my end, it's not my computer, it's not my internet connection, it's the servers. Nothing new for the game though, it has been like this for 15 years now. Hopefully another 15 they'll finally fix it. Okay, 5 out of 6. Wonder where the last egg would be. Explore a little further. Well, we might as well pick that backpack. Did I say backup? I don't know. I think I'm suffering from lag as well today, guys. Well, part of it is that I'm recording over my original track here for this part of the video, and I apologize, but I think it's because my mic went out of battery, so it's a voiceover done later. But it is what it is. Shouldn't affect most of our episodes, I hope. Aha, here is the last Avank egg we need. Good. Well, now we can head back to town. I can see you over there. See you soon. Yes, we're back at Langaran now. We can head back to Kulhuk. See what he says about all these affairs with Avank meat and stinky Avank eggs. Huge as though they might be. Yeah, do Avank
Yes.
taste good? Good. This gives me plenty to experiment with. Yeah, go on with your experiments then. And what about the eggs, huh?
Welcome, traveler.
Ah, the eggs I asked for. You did wash them in the water before bringing them here, right? Actually, well, I swam with them on the way back, so I guess that counts as washing. Before he can answer, he takes hold of one of the eggs, and you watch his smile morph into a deep frown. No, bother, I'll just wash this egg in my hands and just please set them down on the ground and give me a moment. Thank you, I suppose. Okay, well now what?
May the spirits be with you.
I prepared a simple roast for you. You did, after all, procure the meat for me. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on the dish, and by the way, while it takes me forever to peel that single apple, yes, I cooked all the meat already, roasted all of it in one sitting, just in seconds. A humble roast, huh? Well, let's try this meat if we dare. A fragrant plate of avant. Well, that's a little bit reassuring, but let's check it out. Eating slowly. Yeah, that's the right way to do it, and to pretend to eat the meat while we're actually eating the bread part. It was delicious, but chewy. Yes. Chewy bread
May
is
the
not the best.
spirits be with you.
Tasty, but a little tough to chew? I thought so too. I'm sure my next attempt will yield better results. I'm glad I asked you to gather so much meat. Oh yeah, that was a lot of meat, and well... chew is not the worst. If you have dire needs and it's winter time, I don't think you'll complain about the meat being a little bit chewy. Okay, so now let's go back and talk to Luna. And that should do it for the rest of this episode. I'll just read what she has to say, and then we should be done.
Greetings!
You have an uncanny knack for good timing, friend. I have news. Fine wool cloak, fine woven cloak, and fine silk cloak. Okay, well, again, I apologize for the audio issues, but shouldn't be something that should happen often, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy life, guys. All the best. Until next time.